so cold outside. It's so cold.
Do you guys still remember this? People are saying that developers actually capped Gohan's damage just because, you know, they're waiting for the leaderboard to reset. Well, I just did, so that's the reason why we're doing this video, to check it out and probably to show everyone, I guess, especially for those who still do not have Gohan 7-star, because, I mean, I think that a lot of you are still waiting for that confirmation before getting Gohan, because, you know, getting a 7-star Gohan is definitely not that easy, let alone the grind that you need to do for the materials on evolving this unit. But anyway, guys, we're here to witness whether that's true or not, because if I'm not mistaken, guys, the leaderboard was already resetted, like, I think a few days ago already. So here is our maxed out Gohan. I'm really sorry for the aura. As you guys can see, he already received his very first additional damage bonus, 2.78. No buff at the moment, guys, and it's actually kind of sad that they didn't really fully remove the cap of Gohan, which is a little bit, you know, understandable in a way, because obviously, guys, it's gonna be really hard to top that kind of a unit, especially if we will not have any cap at all, because for them to replace Gohan 7-star as one of the meta units, then they have to just do either a very OP damage unit that has like a very high raw damage, or probably just gonna be the same thing, you know, probably a unit that grows its power every single wave. But obviously, guys, we're only at wave number 29. There's only his damage after 2 waves. Actually, it's now gonna be 3. Look at that, it's still gonna be the same. 128,520 will be his additional damage, and look at that, guys, 3.03 million. I already have forgotten what's the previous cap for Gohan, but you know, I can just show it to you, I guess, from my older clips, at least when I showcased him before. Anyway, guys, there's gonna be another one, 128, so he's now hitting 3.16 million. I can still remember him doing that, but of course, after buff, we're gonna see what's gonna be his damage. Do not get me wrong, guys, okay? Do not get me wrong. I'm not saying that Gohan is bad. If you guys can remember, he was being compared to Broly 7-star, and that's also the reason why I have Broly 7-star here as well in my bag. And look at that, guys, he's now at 3.29 and still growing, 3.42 now. I kind of think that he will now have a little bit of an edge compared to Broly 7-star. Even though I was already into Gohan instead of, you know, Broly 7-star, because of the fact that it's more manageable, because, you know, its SPA will be 8. For Broly, even though he's a full AoE unit, his SPA is actually really slow, and at the same time, on the crunch time, he will also damage those cloners that later on will pop, and if you're not ready, and probably you do not have Blackbeard ready, that's really gonna kill you because of those running mobs. And as you guys can see, he's now at 3.80 million without any buff. Another wave clear. I think that that's already it. Yeah, he already stopped gaining any damage. But anyway, guys, I also have here our Broly, so that we can also try to compare them side by side. Besides, these 2 units are kind of like the most recent units that many people are actually choosing from between. All right, there we go. We now have enough money to max out our Broly 7-star, and also they're now getting buffed. But I think we need to wait for another cycle just to make sure that we are getting like the full damage. And as you guys can see, their damage is definitely way far from each other, but that's just because you can only place 1 Broly and you can place 8 Gohan. So 13.33 million will be Gohan's damage. Multiply that to 8. If we're gonna do the math, just gonna post the answer, I guess, right now. And compared to Broly's damage, I'm not really sure if Broly's damage will still be higher, but you need to consider the fact that Broly's a full AoE, as you guys can see, literally covering the whole entire food map without hitting this spawn area here, but that's okay. I think that it's the same thing for our Gohan. Look at that, guys. Gohan's range is even a little bit worse compared to our Broly. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter if he still got a cap or not, because, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, he's still gonna be one of the monsters here in ASTD. And if you're still torn between them, I think that if ever I'm gonna summon, guys, I mean, let's say for example, the situation is I do not have Broly, I do not have Gohan. I think that I'm gonna choose the banner of Broly, because everything is gonna be based on RNG. If I do not have like anything, I think that I will be more practical and just summon the banner of Broly instead of Gohan, because for Gohan's banner, I don't really think that Gohan's banner got like a good unit just like Cooler. You guys already know how Cooler is like a must right now here in ASTD because of its manual ability. Even after all of those nerfs. Recently, guys, they've been creating a lot of new raids. So that's the reason why getting cooler 7-star as a consolation prize is not really a bad thing, because that's kind of like a free ticket for you to be able to join those current raid modes and also the future raid modes, because he is part of the meta at the moment. Editing snow here, and I'm really sorry if it's gonna be a little bit confusing, especially for newer players. I'm talking about on summoning on Broly's banner instead of Gohan's banner here, just because the developers actually promised, and they also told us that they might bring back older Stardust banner, which should actually happen still, because just like what's happening right now, I mean, if you do not have cooler at the moment, there's just no way for you to get a cooler because cooler banner, aka Broly's banner, is not available on the summoning area. But yeah, what I said was just hypothetical. That was just based on their statement, and you already know the AC developers. I'm not really sure if they're gonna actually do that. Hopefully they will, so that everyone will get cooler 7-star. But yeah, just to make it clear. But of course, guys, if you got both of them, I mean, why choose between the two if you can just use both of them? Look at that, guys. Weight over 77, and we already have like 70.7 billion. Seems that we're actually getting pushed, but after Broly hit his full AoE attack, I mean, everything is just getting deleted. Look at that, guys. Well, except for this Titan, but he's just gonna die. Look at that. We still don't have like 8 pieces of maxed out Gohan here in the battlefield, but it's okay. We are still looking pretty solid here, guys, unless there will be kind of like a cloner that will be really fast later. I think that that's gonna be the end for us, obviously, but look at that, guys. The whole map is still very clean, almost at weight number 80 now. Weight number 80 now, guys, and also Mihawk is trying to push us, but he's now about to die. So just to sum up, guys, I'm not sure if they just forgot to apply that on the mini update, or if they are even still planning to do it, but the cap of Gohan is still gonna be the same as when he was actually dropped. So yeah, that's actually sad, but I cannot really say that they lied, because there was no official announcement that was posted on the Discord server from a moderator or from a developer, and all of those talks about removing Gohan's cap after the leaderboard were just hearsay. I think the only leaderboard players actually can probably complain about this one, because probably most of them actually tried to get Gohan, finding out that his cap would not actually be replaced. I'm not really sure about the other units with some damage growth as well, kind of like Escanor, and also, who was that? Might guy. I'm not really sure if they're also capped at the moment, but if their powers are also capped just like Gohan, I think that that's actually a lot more wiser than just doing nothing, because, you know, it's really gonna be hard for the power creep, guys. Okay, this cloner's about to pop. Cloner babies, come on. All right, just gonna make sure. I need like another one, probably this one. All right, there you go. Oh no! No. All right, that one will be yeeted. Okay, the last one, and this one as well. Come on, slow it down. Blackbeard, nice. Okay, that was really bad. All right, at least they died. Oh crap! All right, there you go. There's another one. Ah, god damn you. All right, there you go. I think that we're not gonna die, but we are at weight number 84. Look at our damage, 111 billion. Yeah, we're not gonna die. Yeah, so close. Yep, could have gotten a lot more higher if it wasn't because of that fast mob, but yep, it's sad. No buff for our Gohan.